Welcome back to the Racing Answer Podcast.
This is like almost rehearsed.
Groundhog Day?
I want to cuss. I want to like get my money's worth, you know.
What the monster energy are you doing here?
It shrunk my most favorite organ. Pancreas.
When we say something dumb, we just gotta swear and you'll cut it out.
Wow, it does sound slow.
Oh, Mr. Andy Petrie!
So is 5 average?
I thought 6 was average.
Welcome back for probably the next to last time of 2025, the Racing Addicts podcast, home of the bias in the A to B Media Studios. That is a mouthful.
It is.
And I just shoved a bunch of Middlesworth barbecue chips down my throat, and I feel like I might choke soon. But
Well, you'll be choking on something. But
anyway, so I am Alex, here again, local Ryan Blaney fan. Sitting next to my buddy Kevin.
What's going on, guys?
Apparently also a Ryan Blaney fan. Love it. And we are joined remotely by our favorite Muma, Mitchell.
What's up, guys? I don't got a driver, so there's that.
I mean, every time you have a driver, Spire screws it up, and then you're left without a driver again.
You know, it's. I don't know if it's Spire or if it's just me rooting for them. I think it's a combination of maybe both, but
Could be.
yeah, it's cool. I'm excited what the prospects are coming through. So I have optimism in the next few years. I'll find a Cup driver.
I like it. Hey, you may have. Is he doing full-time trucks next year? I feel like they've been teasing it for a month, but I haven't heard anything
Casey?
official. No, Corey.
I don't know
that's
what he's doing.
The other,
I haven't paid attention to him.
Okay.
He's not grateful for a lot of his opportunities. I just want him to be grateful. So that's all.
Preach. Come on, brother. I can get down with that. I can get down
I
with
know
that.
he's like, oh, I need a Cup ride, but it's like I get it, but I know he touts that he's a pretty big Christian, but doesn't God talk about being just grateful for the opportunities that are given? You know, if a 19 truck gets offered to you, you shouldn't turn it down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go down to come back up.
Yeah, that's still wild. I don't.
And
get
why
it.
would you turn that down? He could have 4 wins this year. He probably would have a Cup ride this year. You know what I mean? Like, God was setting him up.
I know.
Setting him up, man.
I mean, he definitely do better than Ankrum, so
Hey,
just saying.
we talk about pride, baby. Pride got in the way.
He did get in the top 4, though.
Yeah. That could have been Corey. Corey could have been in the
Easily.
championship 4.
Right?
He would have been in the hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the conversation's totally different.
It's a totally different combo. So
Now he's just losing to Lane Riggs every week. So we got that on the list. So we're a couple weeks late. I was out of town last week for a conference.
I was out of commission last week in the hospital.
Yeah, dude, I'm glad your eye is open today.
Yeah,
That looks
I
better.
can actually see out of my eye. I give you permission if you want to post that screenshot.
look who joined.
Oh, my gosh,
snap.
there he is.
There's the man, the myth, the legend.
That was perfect. What a timing.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's going
What's
on,
going on,
man?
guys?
It's better now that you're here. Man,
Heck yeah.
come on.
Oh, no, am I supposed to be this way? Hang on.
There we go.
you go. There you go.
I was trying to find the picture of Kevin after he got beat up. There we go.
Oh, it was bad.
There's
I have the
this was
whole goon squad with them.
this was
I
Kevin
saw it.
last week. Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah. Dude, the
I
whole
saw-
side of my head was blown out thanks to a yellow jacket.
that is
All right,
wild.
girls, let me do this here.
Hey, you are
My Lord.
you're at the school. I see.
I am at the school, yeah. So I have
I thought you had to stay away from this.
okay. My goodness.
Is he allowed within 100 yards of that building? I don't remember.
I don't
what
know. I'm
the
just
rule
trying to
was.
get somewhere that the kids aren't screaming at me.
Well, there is that. Oh my
I
goodness.
just wanted to stop in real quick to say I hate Ryan Blaney.
Hey, I feel bad, David. I was rooting for you.
Hey, I was pulling for your boy until he washed out of the bottom of the corner, and it was like, okay, open the door.
I was
That was
exclusively rooting for my boy, so I just want to be honest here. That's
Yeah, we're exclusively gay, so that makes sense.
and,
Yeah, guys,
and the reason why you hate Ryan Blaney is now you have to see his face on your phone for the next 3 months.
It is impossible. I might get rid of that widget.
So he has the last NASCAR race winner widget on his iPhone.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so now he has to look at Ryan Blaney's face for the next 3 months.
Oh,
every time
that's
he opens
awesome.
his
I
phone.
love it.
Oh,
I
wow.
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't let me interfere. Good. Continue on.
Okay.
Well, hell, let's fire it right to him. How about you rate the race and or the championship?
Yeah, let's do both. We're going to rate the race and we're going to rate the championship.
All right, I got about 5 minutes. I can do that.
Okay.
The race, I'd give it. Well, I watched the last 20 laps, and Brad was up front most of the time, so I'd give it a 9. And then on top of that, the championship. I mean, Denny didn't get it, so that puts that at least at 11. And then Kyle Larson did, middle-aged money.
That's good. I love it. I love it.
So I'm pretty excited about that too.
Man. So no love
No
for
way.
Denny so far. All right.
Although I will say, I will feel very bad if his dad dies this year.
And it
Well, yeah.
sounds like that's probably going to happen too.
I mean,
which is kinda sad.
that is an unfortunate circumstance, but I'm still 100% okay with him never winning a championship.
Yeah, like
So exactly, if you can go back and find the tape years ago on here, I said, if I start listening to the podcast, I'm going to start liking him. So I had to stop listening to the podcast because I was starting to like him. But
Damn.
anyway, I just wanted to pop in quick.
yeah.
It's football season now. Go Birds.
That's right.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. I hope I can actually watch the game next week. Freaking Disney. Gosh.
Yeah, corruption.
Yeah.
Monopoly.
This is some Mickey Mouse bullshit.
That's
Or
worth
you
the
could just
cuss. That's worth the
you could
cuss.
be a Bengals fan and just not watch.
Isn't that your take on NASCAR too?
Yeah. I don't have a driver, so you're right. I'm in the capper seat for both. So
Oh, that's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
That was good.
Holla,
Hey.
holla, boys.
Thanks for
Good seeing
joining,
you.
David.
Thank
Have a
Thank
good
you for
one.
stopping in.
Yeah.
So, Mitch, why don't you go ahead and rate the race? What were your thoughts on the race and the championship last Sunday?
look at David.
I love it. I love it.
It's
So
not going
it
to the switcher, but I can see his face on the side of the screen. It's
Well, the
great.
fact
Yeah.
that he was sideways for a
Yeah.
hot second.
I got a Mike's Hard Lemonade here.
Oh my gosh.
On school property.
Never.
Oh my god.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Don't forget.
Allegedly.
Crazy. So like as far as the race goes, I would say if it wasn't for the tire issues, man, I think I would have been pretty like frustrated. You know what I mean? Because I think that with the cautions coming out and everything, so I'm gonna rate it a solid 2 for the quality of racing.
Dang.
And
I'm kind
and I
of
would
shocked,
say-
honestly.
because it was too high.
I thought it was better. Sorry.
Yeah, I
continue
thought
your
it was a
argument.
decent race. So yeah, I'm
I
surprised.
mean, it
too.
wasn't. It was better than probably. I mean, it was probably better than other Phoenix races, but I mean, the racing to me still was. I don't know. It was. There were so many different strategies, which made it cool. But I think it was because of the tire issues. So if you keep the tire issues within, I would give it a 6. But as far as the championship goes, I like the result. So I'm like with David. You know, I think I like the result, but the format totally sucks. So to be realistic, the championship format and how everything ended, it was probably a 1, but I liked the outcome. So
That's I can own the bias there. I like the bias. What do you think, Kev?
So I thought it was a decent race. I mean, I'll admit I didn't love the tire issues. However, that did add a level of strategy to it that we haven't really been seeing since the next generation car. So
100%.
I liked that added another layer to the race. I liked that, they were going 5-6 wide, spreading across the track, and they were all, just trying to shove it in there where they could, not even spitting on it first.
Wow. Wow. I knew someone was going to say something. Jeez.
But no, so the race itself, I'll give it a solid 8. And as far as the results of the championship, I'm 10 all the way. I loved it.
Should I have moved my number 5 diecast, I think, into the place? I feel like it's somewhere. Anyway,
but no, I'm all for it. I'm down with Denny Hamlin. Don't like
it's
him.
over there.
Five knuckle shuffle.
It's behind Kevin. On the right. I see the 5.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw it. It is. Yeah, good call.
It's in the shot.
There it
it's
is.
Good.
It's right there. All right.
There we go, guys.
That is championship number 1 right
Yeah.
there. So
You got to get the other one.
I don't know if I care that much. I'm still waiting. Shout out Lionel. I am still waiting on my Justin Allgaier 2024 Xfinity Championship car.
Seriously?
Are you serious?
Dude, I ordered it like right after the race, and they've made. So they always do like the race,
The Matchbox
version.
cars first.
Well, not even that. So they do like the race version, which is what I want. I want like how the car left the track, and then they do the one that has the stupid like series logo on the roof of the car, which I hate.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Thing.
So the one with the Xfinity logo on the roof is out. It's been out.
Okay.
But the raced version is still in production.
Oh, that's
Which is
ridiculous.
stupid.
That's maddening.
I know. So I'm still waiting on it. I did order it. That's going to go right next to my Blaney Championship one back
There you
here.
go.
You know.
There you
So,
go.
Alex, what's your take on things? Once you cough up a lung there.
Still kicking. All right. I got to say, as far as Phoenix racing, I thought it was one of the better we've seen.
Agreed.
I thought most of the tire issues were self-induced because
Low pressures and just dive
Exactly.
bomb in the bottom of the course, and it was causing the car to bottom out and
Yeah.
rub it raw.
and, and honestly, like what I saw was the teams had to manage the balance between speed and stability. So like I was going to give the race like an 8 because I thought that was some of the best racing I've ever seen at Phoenix. And granted, we are grading on a very low scale. Like Phoenix has been a dud for eons, but I thought as far as Phoenix went, it was pretty good. So I was willing to give it like an 8. Championship. Oh, and result of the race, obviously.
Oh,
Hello.
100%.
Woo woo. Number 12, baby.
That's what factored in mine why I was up at an 8 too.
As far as championship, I'm just going 0. I hate this format. I am so glad the single race championship is dead. Couldn't have died soon enough. I hate somebody else blowing a tire changed the results of the championship.
Yep.
And that, like, regardless how you feel about Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson, like, that just sucks.
It does.
Like, I hate it. And we'll get in it to the other series, but we had stupidity affecting the results of the other series
Yes,
too.
100%.
And it's just, I hate it. I'm so glad it's dead. Which actually, I feel like this is a great time. You guys, okay, you are the czar of NASCAR.
I'm
You
looking forward
You have
to the change.
supreme authority. What are you picking for your points setup next year? Like, obviously, are you doing like full season? Are you doing modified playoff? You doing chase?
So
If you have
always
full
loved-
reign. What are you doing?
I've always loved the full season because it relies on consistency throughout. However, the fact that they're talking about this 3-3-4 system, this modified playoff system, I like it so much better. I think it is a much needed move in the right direction.
I like it. Mitch, what do you think? Again, czar of NASCAR. You can do whatever you want. What are you doing?
Yeah, so for points, I would definitely do a full season, and I would have double points races for the crown jewels. So the Daytona 500.
Oh, I like that.
600,
I like
that's
that.
a good call.
and the Southern 500, and then maybe the championship race at Homestead would be a double points race. So maybe 4 double points races. You would have getting a lap led, you get 5 points. You would have most laps led would get 10 points. Fastest lap would get 5 points.
I like that.
Just kind of incentivize strategy and speed. And it would be full 36 races. You might have a champion by 5 weeks in, or 5 weeks prior to the end of the race or end of the season, or you go down to the wire. But you got to fix the car too. So
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
So,
and I
so
think
when you
that's
talk
the
about
biggest-
crown jewels, you're talking Daytona 500, obviously. You're talking Indianapolis, okay, and
I was
you're
thinking
talking,
Indy too.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Definitely Coke 600.
And the Coke 600.
Yeah.
Is there any others that you're throwing into that mix?
Southern 500's got to be on the
Southern
list.
500 for
Yeah,
sure.
500,
And then
okay.
I would say the championship race at wherever the last race of the season would
Okay,
be
whatever it
double
is.
points.
And
So
now,
I
would
can
you
dig
keep
that.
the revolving door with that setup? With them moving the championship race to different tracks.
yeah, whatever the last races would be double points.
Okay,
I would say,
I like it.
especially
I
if it
like that,
revolves.
Mitch. That's a really good idea.
I like it. I think I'm still on the 3-3-4. I think that's still my preferred. I could be talked into a chase. I feel like you need a little something at the end of the season regardless. But what I do like about your thing, Mitch, is I like the bigger reward for the big moments. Because right now to win a race, you get an extra 5 points. And that's all you get.
Yeah.
So I would like to see more of a reward for winning regardless. Whatever format we go with, I think winning a race should carry more weight in the world of points. The double points for Crown Jewels is very interesting because that had never crossed my mind. But no,
I never thought of that either. I love that idea.
I'm digging that idea more and more now that I think about it. I think that's cool too. Because then if you have a longer runway of points, but you're awarding more points for big moments, you're still allowing for that late season charge.
The only addition that I'll piggy off of Mitch's idea is I do think that there should be added points for the biggest mover. The person that starts the race the furthest back and makes the biggest charge to the front.
Like what Dirt does, the hard charger. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too. And that could be like a 5 bonus point thing as well. Hey, and I even would incentivize whoever gets the pole gets 5 points too.
Yeah.
How about that?
I like that a lot. And DBC, I think it was DBC brought up that same idea. It was them or tear down, and I really like that idea too. And if we do chase or 3-3-4, I think winning in is dead.
Agreed.
I think what I hate, and I'm not going to use him. I'm going to use him as an example, but it's not targeted at him. I don't want the 31st place driver winning at Richmond and automatically jumping to 16.
Agreed.
And regardless of who it is, like I don't like it. Now, again, if we incentivize winning way more, and Austin Dillon jumps from 31st to like 25th, and maybe he has the opportunity to go on a charge, I'm all for that. I love it. But I think regardless, winning in, I'd love to see dead.
The only caveat I would say to that is with the requirement that you have to be in the top 15 in points. You know, that way.
Oh, like if you still had winning in, there's a points requirement?
Yes.
Yeah.
It used to be top 20, I think, wasn't it at one point? Not with
I thought it was top
format.
25, but yes. And I thought that was too lax. I think they needed to make that requirement much stricter, and it only counted for like the top 15 because I like Shane Van Gisbergen. I do. I think he's a hell of a driver. However, there's no reason that he should have made it as far into the playoffs as he did.
Yeah. And
that
I
puts
think
a new dynamic too, because like a lot of those guys in the top 20 will most likely have a win at some point in the year. And then do you think about it, say we got 3 races left, or Kyle Busch is 25 points out, but he has a win, but he's in 16th in points. So if he ends up like advancing in points during the race before the playoffs start, that win will advance him in. Like it still gives him some drama. So and it's the credibility aspect too, which I do like that. So
yeah. No, I think there can be a win because I can appreciate wanting to have a little bit of drama at the end of the year. Like I understand the motivation, but whatever we do has to have legitimacy, and that's the biggest thing. Is right now we have none. We have none.
It used to be they used to have 2 spots for winner you're in, and it was when they had the 10 race chase. And I think it was like
12th,
you're
right.
11th and 12th, and it actually screwed Casey Kane one year out of a playoffs or the chase because of I think somebody won and he didn't, and he was like technically 12th in points, but I mean it wouldn't have made a difference anyways. But it stung for me, but it's not bad. I mean I think we could work with something like that, but heck, we could still even have double points races even with the 3-3-4.
Yeah. I'm still great with it. I think that's a good call. Like, yeah.
And it rewards that consistency and, that drive to the win.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think it's all good. The main rumor I'm hearing right now is apparently 10 race chase is leading the charge.
Really?
Which honestly shocks me, but it feels like that has the biggest momentum right now. So I don't know. It sounded like 3-3-4 was, but then lately it's been 10 race chase. So
I like the 3-3-4 better than the 10 race chase.
I do. Yeah, I definitely would rather have the 3-3-4. I think when I think about the 10 race chase, I was so bored after the second week. I don't know why. Maybe because they just kept, because maybe it was a broadcasting issue, because they just focused in on Jimmy every time, and it was just like it's week 2 and it's just Jimmy Johnson, and it's like. But it was nice to see, like, when Tony made a run, it was like, oh, this is refreshing. And then, like, when Brad made that run that one year, it's tough. I mean, the 10 race chase is tough still. I mean, usually whoever wins 10 race chases, to me, would win a full 36. I still think it's pretty. I mean, Tony that one year wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of the same players.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
I think
just rather do the
even
full.
I think even a 3-3-4, you're going to see a lot of consistency between your regular season and your end of the season. Like I think you're going to see the 24, the 11, the 5, the 12, the 20. Like I think you're going to see a lot of those
the
same
big
players regardless. Yeah.
But what the 10 race chase does, it eliminates the gray area, a lot of it.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
So a lot of the manipulation and stuff. So from a credibility standpoint, probably out of all the playoff formats, the 10 race is probably the most credible. And depending on how your bonus point structure is, that also leans in. But if you have it so weighed, I mean, you might as well just have the full 36.
Yeah.
If last place is already 60 points away from first, and you know what I mean. Unless it helps them try to get a top 5 in points, but
it's going to be
I'm
tough
cool
to
with
win.
whatever.
Yeah.
Just I just want them to fix the car ultimately. But I think as far as points go, I think I'll adapt to whatever. Just keep it for a bit. Just stick with something. So.
Which, speaking of cars, so they had the 750 horsepower tire test at Bristol today. RFK and somebody else.
I don't know who the other ones were.
I forget who it was. So obviously we have a little bit bigger motor, but it also looks like they took the diffuser off the car.
Oh, that would be great.
I don't know if it was just a weird angle on a photo, but I'm telling you, I don't think the diffuser was on the car. So
it wasn't on. It wasn't on because when they showed pictures of it in the shop and the diffuser wasn't on, the comments like "no diffuser?" ?
Oh,
and then
come on.
When they were practicing, it didn't have the diffuser on. It's like, it's good that they're listening.
Yeah,
it sucks that it takes for ratings to go for them to lose financially to make a change, and it's like the same with like politics in a way. It's like you have to wait for things to get really bad for a whole thing to change. But you kind of wish they would make the change before it gets really bad. But
you mean like waiting on a budget? Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a political podcast.
They just passed.
Yeah.
So I think it's good.
But
now.
don't worry, they're still getting paid the whole time.
Right?
Listen,
Yeah,
okay.
it's disgusting.
I know we're not political, but is it not absolute bullcrap that every government employee wasn't paid for 5 weeks, but the people responsible for them not getting paid were still getting paid?
That's absolute
Stupidity.
nonsense.
Stupidity.
Ridiculous. Yeah,
Call
you
your
guys-
senator and just cuss him out for good reason. I'm sure they deserved it for some reason.
Yeah.
Freaking Fetterman. Who thought Fetterman was going to be
Right?
the voice of reason? I'm sorry.
That was not on my bingo card. That was not on my bingo card.
He's been actually like the last few months. He's been really reasonable about a lot of things.
Right?
Right. And so, whatever. I mean, he's more of. I think he's more of an independent than anything, which is cool. So
Yeah. Bring it on, baby.
Ever since the whatever was wrong with his head, that because he went in a hard liner. Now I agree he is more of an independent.
As he gains brain functionality back, he's like, wait, these democratic policies suck.
like that doesn't make sense. He's like, why don't we have cash everywhere? I'm like, why don't you ask NASCAR that?
Oh my gosh.
That's one thing that bothers me. But
So is anybody heartbroken for Denny Hamlin? Because I got to be honest, I felt a little bit bad. Like,
but think about it. Think about Kyle Larson. Think about how many times he got screwed by Denny Hamlin the last 2 years.
Right.
Like getting wrecked.
Exactly.
I was like, dude, this
That's
is
valid.
revenge. This is revenge. Like when he won that championship, I was like, it's all paid back. The nice guy won. And I understand like Denny's dad and everything, but it's not. I mean, that sucks about his dad, but it doesn't mean he should get this championship because of that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like I don't know. Like,
are you saying karma won Kyle Larson the championship?
I mean,
yes,
is that what we're going with?
it's
Whatever
God
it
gave him a
be.
gift. He gave him that flat tire from Willie B. Willie B knew he was going down 2 laps before it happened. He said, I was listening to his radio because I was like, come on, Willie B. I was like, come on, past
do something.
And then he goes, I have a flat tire. I said, don't pit. I mean, he didn't hear me, but I was like, don't pit.
Love it. Loved everything about it. I mean, whether it be manufacturer, insider manipulation, whether it be karma, whether it be whatever it was, if Five Knuckle Shuffle wasn't such a D-bag, there wouldn't be that much hate for him.
Oh man. All right. I'll be the lone Racing Addicts podcaster that I actually did feel a little bit bad. I was at a place where I
feel bad for Denny's dad, not for Denny.
Yeah. I was like kind of content. I was like, all right, Denny's gonna win this. Like, all right, he probably deserves one at this point. Like, I'm good with it. And then Blaney won the race, so I didn't really care. You know what's funny? I was not watching the battle for the championship at all.
Really?
Yeah. Because I wanted the 12 to win the race. I wanted him to break the 3 races a year win streak.
Curse, yeah, whatever you want to call it, yeah.
So, like, when he goes into that last corner, I'm like, oh, Brad's got it. And then I'm like, oh, Brad's blowing it, you know, and the 12's sucking on the bottom. And I couldn't even tell you what Lee Diffie said. I know he wasn't talking about Blaney, but like, I'm like, I think he got him. And then I'm like, yeah, the 12, let's go.
Hey, and I'll fully admit, I was 100% on board for RFK and for BK because of how rough their season was. So seeing him out front and everybody, you know, not being up on the wheel, I was like, all right, good job, BK. Just drive her home. And then when he missed the bottom and left the door open for Blaney, I was like, all right, buddy, Penske all the way, baby.
Number 12.
That's right.
Yeah. Great ending.
The best.
Chase Elliott won most popular driver again.
Not surprising.
I voted for him.
Did you really? Oh, my gosh.
One time, I was like, come on, Chase.
Oh, my gosh. So
I'm lost out here, man. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, you don't even know who to root for. I feel like you're going to become a William Byron guy. Like, I could see you being a Willie
No,
B
because
guy.
I would have done that by now.
Well, that's
like,
true.
I like
that's
him,
true.
but I'm not... Like, I literally was there to see him win the Daytona 500. I was happy for him, but I wasn't, like, shaking. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be... like, when Casey won, I would get, like, crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't say that about Corey because I've never seen him when other than a mod race, so I don't know how I would be.
So I think Mitch just likes rooting for an underdog, someone who's not put over so much by the media.
What about Ryan Priest? Like, I feel like I could see you do a Ryan Priest.
Now that I can see.
Well, I was wearing his shirt.
You were. I think that's why I'm thinking it.
But the thing is, like, for me, it's because I wasn't, like, I want to root for somebody from the start. Like, I want, like, at one point with Ryan Priest, I wasn't, like, for him, right? Yeah. So, if it's weird. You know what I mean? It's not like it just feels forced.
What about Connor Zilish? He's about to start a career.
Oh, he's been growing on me. Honestly, him and like, I mean, there's like in Carson Quapple and Jesse Love and like Brendan, Butterbean Queen, Lane Riggs. Like, there's a lot of guys.
You're
like
a Butterbean Queen fan. I think that's your guy.
He is probably my guy right now. Because I would say Riggs, but Riggs is stuck with this Ford, and he won't get out.
Whoa, come on, guy. What's up with that?
Fords. We're full of winners.
I like him, though.
Winners.
I will not. I'll only root against him if a Dodge is in competition. Now, if he's racing against other drivers, that's not a Dodge or Butterbean, or anything like that. So
Butterbean's going to be driving a Dodge next year. That is kind of a full package deal for Mitch.
It's such a good brand. And you know what? He had an interview and he was saying, he's like, dude, I got the mullet. And I think the mullet goes well with the trucks, with the whole Dodge thing. And I was like, he stole that from me 2 weeks ago on our podcast.
He must have been listening to the Racing Addicts.
He's a fan, apparently.
What a guy.
Heck yeah. He was from the late models. He raced with Carson Quapple actually a lot. He won championships in the Cars Tour 2 years ago, and then he won the ARCA championship. So he's right on line, but there's going to be times where it's going to dip, and he just needs to stay like optimistic. Like, he needs to be able to mitigate the bad days and make them salvageable, and just not get hard on himself, because there's going to be a time where all the success is going to get tougher because he's been winning a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Especially
I hope
in ARCA.
He keeps going.
I think he won half the ARCA season. But
I mean, that doesn't guarantee that you're able to drive. I mean, look at Joe Gibbs. They had ARCA all locked in with Brent Cruz for a while. Now he ain't doing crap.
Good point. He did beat Joe Gibbs Racing ARCA. Which is really hard to do because that's like billions of dollars.
Probably, I would assume double the budget. Like, I think that's just an easy.
Oh yeah, that car that he was racing was Connor Mozak's family car.
Oh yeah,
and he keeps using up all the money because he wrecks everything. So
don't worry, he's on the list too. We'll get to him. That's a whole other.
I can't remember what he did.
Every week there's something out of Connor Mozak. It's the Connor thing.
It's true.
Xfinity, this one Twitter exploded after the race, and honestly, it was justified.
I was rooting for Jesse just to piss, like just to see NASCAR look bad.
Yeah,
but I liked either
fair.
or.
That's fair.
I was actually would have been happy for Connor if he would have won, but Jesse's cool too.
Because to me, it was like if you look at like deserving champions in Xfinity for 2025,
Yeah.
like obviously Zilish is here, like he's the top guy. Now Allgaier's stats were not that far off, so I was willing to put Allgaier here.
Yep.
But then it was
There's
like
bias in that.
Jesse Love, Carson Kvapil. Like there was a huge gap between P2 and P3 in deserving, and I think that was what hurt.
The problem is with the way that they ran the championships across the series, you can't celebrate Denny Hamlin losing, but then complain about Jesse Love getting the win.
Yeah,
because the scenarios
you heard that from
were
Freddie
identical.
Kraft, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, I knew you did. I heard that quote somewhere else in my ears this week.
I mean, but it's true, and I think it's 100% on point.
Yeah, and no shame on Jesse Love. He's a great guy.
I hated that RCR got it, but I mean, for Jesse Love, I was happy
for Dale, bro. For Dale,
do it
Come
for
on.
Dale.
Well, technically, it wasn't for Dale because Dale lost. Technically,
he did. He had a 75% chance of winning and lost.
It didn't even win the manufacturing championship.
No, because freaking Areola won that bullcrap.
Like if you had the sports betting odds, like him to win something, either out of the two championships, it probably would have been like negative 500. Like you would have lost money by betting into it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Zilish won Rookie of the Year. That was the only thing JRM left Phoenix with was Rookie of the Year.
That's crazy,
dude.
That is crazy. After this,
oh my gosh. Now I will
like, get this out of my life.
Now I will say I do feel like it is an advantage to have an entire team's worth of resources in one car.
Mm-hmm.
Like JRM had 3 cars to prepare everything, to get all the strategy worked out, the whole 9. Whereas like RCR's Cup program hasn't done anything since September, and they only have 1 car in the Xfinity Championship. So like that entire team's resources, I guarantee, was on that 2 car. Yeah. So like, I don't know. I know I'm a JRM fanboy, so it just sounds like I'm making excuses, but I do feel like there is a reason for that.
Yeah. I mean, just like anything, if your focus is spread across too many things, then there's a lot more things that can go wrong. I think you're making a great point that if you have a solid focus on just one car, one team, one crew, I mean, and dang well that they were going to pull their best pit crew from each of the teams.
Yeah, for sure.
Where you can't do that with GRM because you had so many irons in the fire.
Yeah. No, I think so. And it's like, what sucks for Zilish is he finished 3rd. Like, it's not like he had some dog crap day. He finished 3rd and lost the championship.
What I felt bad
sucks
for Zilish is he actually lost a supercar ride because of it. Now, that I thought was wrong.
Well, they're idiots, so the heck with them.
Why he lost a super?
Well, so he was supposed to test a supercar, and they told him he wasn't allowed to because he lost the Xfinity Championship.
They were planning on putting him in like the. I'm just going to throw out.
Chevy said that.
No, whatever
team it was.
Yeah, whatever team. It's the.
Well, they're shallow.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm just going to say it was like the Rolex 24 at Daytona.
He won one of those at 15.
It wasn't that race, but it was something of that caliber.
Right.
Yeah.
And Zilish lost the ride because he lost the championship.
And they're idiots. The good news is he is doing the Rolex 24 this year. So bigger event anyway.
It's crazy because there's drivers out there that's like been wanting to win that and tried to win it and never won it. He won it at like 16. Yeah. He raced like 4.5 hours. You know what I mean? Like, dude got it.
Oh, he's. I can't wait to see him in Cup. Like he's the real deal, man. I think this is going to be good playing ground. I still can't believe Corey Haim's not in the Cup Series.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. That makes absolutely no sense.
No.
What's he doing?
He's literally running a part-time schedule next year between Xfinity and trucks because there's no rides. Like Riley Herbst and Ty Gibbs have a ride. John Hunter Nemechek has a ride, and Corey Haim doesn't. Like Toyota, what are we doing?
Riley Herbst re-signed.
So he was signed for 2 years, so he's still in the second half of his 2 year. But
they should do it in the lawsuit. They should have it written somewhere for Riley Herbst.
That's amazing.
In our lawsuit against NASCAR, we get the right to fire Riley Herbst.
And we have to replace him with the Truck Series champion.
Like, oh my gosh. It is wild to me that Toyota hasn't stepped in.
I don't want that man in trucks. He's ruining it.
He is. Like,
I want him out.
And I mean, he is hands down the number one Toyota prospect.
100%.
Now,
Like-
I'll take him in Xfinity. Just I'd like to see him run for his
Yeah.
Xfinity championship.
That's
And-
fine.
and
he
he
should
was-
be moving up no matter what. He should not still be remaining in the truck series.
And here's the second wild part of it. The rumor was he was supposed to be in a Sam Hunt car in Xfinity next year, and he
Oh, boy.
lost that full-time ride because of Harrison Burton.
Oh, don't
That's
talk.
wild.
What? What
Harrison
are we
had a
doing?
good year. But
know, but
I know what you mean, but that's
Man.
pretty bad. I would have had Corey Heim over. I would have both. Why is Dean Thompson in the other car?
These are great questions. These are all great
You got
questions.
Dean Thompson up here. You got Riley Herbsties. What's going on?
Like, we have all these people that don't really deserve the ride they're in, and meanwhile, Corey Heim is like going to be sitting on the sideline for half of next season.
You know,
Does
and
Disney
makes
want to
no
hire
sense.
him? I think Dodge should sign him. Hello.
Dude, that'd be
Hey.
genius.
it would be.
Dude, if they want to win a championship,
Yeah.
So the only thing
They're
that
gonna be like, "No,
worries
we
me
got
about
you."
this whole Corey Heim situation and running that split schedule is, yes, he's gonna drive the wheels off of whatever he's in, but I think his star is gonna dim because he didn't move up.
100%. 100%. I think it is bad all around. I think he's going to pick up bad habits.
Yep.
He's
Yeah.
going to lose momentum, and I do worry his value, whatever, as an
yes.
entity.
Yep.
I think is going to drop. It's 100% on Toyota.
Yeah.
They have plenty of cars they could put him in. Like, Toyota needs to step into one of these
You mean
teams
to
and
tell
be
me they
like,
can't get their lawyers to renegotiate a deal for him to get this kid
Stupid.
a full-time ride? Give me a break.
and I will tell you the only thing that he has to root for, if Denny Hamlin pulls a Carl Edwards, you know Corey Heim's going to land in that 11 car.
Yes.
100%.
you know what? That'd be the best spot
That
for
would
him.
be wild.
It would be.
Honestly, I would love to see that happen.
I'm telling you, there is still a chance Denny Hamlin might pull a Carl Edwards because he has not done any public media since the championship race. He hasn't done his podcast. And his last quote from Jeff Gluck was, "I can't imagine sitting in a race car again."
Yeah, I saw
Like-
that. I saw that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So that could be the only potential. Now, I think the odds are probably fairly low, but I'd say they're at least on the table.
The only problem is, will the sponsors stay on the 11 car? Or you think they'll abandon ship when they lose their driver?
I think if it's Corey Heim, they're good. I think Corey's got the track record that they can be like, hey, 12 truck wins and a championship in a season.
You make a solid point.
I agree.
I think you look. I think the ceiling for Corey Heim is so freaking high, and it's shame on everybody for that situation. That is just stupid.
I'll
I don't
admit,
get
if
it.
he would go into a Dodge, I would consider rooting for him.
Yeah,
Here we go. Now we're talking.
which
That's the only way I would root for him. By the way.
and this is not on the list, but this is some confirmation. So, Colleague Racing obviously switching to Dodge and doing the trucks.
Oh, I heard about Casey and Tony.
Yep. They
is that what we're
are
getting at?
they are pulling out of the Xfinity Series next year. So Colleague will not have a presence in the Xfinity Series in 2026.
All right.
And they've removed themselves from RCR. So they are 100% independent right now. So I think you can pretty much see the writing on the wall that Dodge
Yeah.
will be in the Cup Series in 2027.
Well, and Stewart's been in bed with Dodge since he went NHRA racing.
Yep. It's all, yeah. And with that, obviously that part was on the list, is that Casey Kane and Tony Stewart are rumored to be making starts in the Truck Series next year for Colleague in
I am
alliance
all-
with Dodge.
That would be cool. That would be
If
cool.
Casey goes back to a Dodge, where it all began, where my
Where my fandom started.
where everything felt right in the world. Might have had a 2008 financial crisis, but Casey Kane was in a Dodge, so everything felt all right at the time. So, yeah, dude, that'd be awesome, man. And I also heard ownership. They might start a team together.
Yeah. It's a big game changer because
You know how
yeah.
my fandom, like, I would be like, yeah, I'm back in it.
Yeah.
I'm back in this thing, boys.
I don't know if Casey's in for the long haul, but
He's in it for the cash, and I know Tony's a good business
Yeah.
guy, and Casey Kane. Guess what? Guess what those two do? They win championships. Now, Casey might not, but he owns championship winners, right? Like between Brad Sweet and Darren Pittman, and
say
you know,
his
from
one
World
just
Outlaws.
retired.
I know, yeah. Well, actually, it's all lining up. It's all lining up.
Time to come to the NASCARs.
And he'll pick up Corey Haim and put him in the Cup car in a Dodge Charger.
I was going to say, has there been any talks about what model they are going to run? Because I don't think they can.
All they got is a Charger.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have to.
They ran the Charger before they left the sport. I can't hardly believe that they would go back to it.
The problem is they got rid of all their cars because of Biden, and
and now they're all re-releasing them. Yeah.
And then he felt pressured, and I guess he got slammed. And then they were like, oh, 300 people pre-ordered this thing. This isn't going to work. So then they're like, we're not doing this anymore. So right now they're actually redesigning a lot of cars in their field because they only have like really right now they have the Hornet, which I haven't seen on the road either. And a Dodge Durango is like the only two things that are actually being sold right now current in 2025. Then they said next year it's supposed to be, they'll have a V8 Dodge Charger. But you know what? I haven't even seen the car like displayed yet. Like I've seen it like the picture on the website, but I haven't seen like an actual like announcement. Like,
well, and I've not seen them testing it at like the Nürburgring or anything like that.
Nothing.
Like anytime they come out with a new Mustang, they always show the test car running at the Nürburgring. I mean, granted, all the panels are blacked out, so you can't see any discernible shape, but you know what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So I don't really know what they're doing, but they got a plan. Yeah. They're gonna have something. I'm excited. I just know that the way the Charger looks like a Challenger, which I'm kind of like I haven't grown onto it yet because I'm more of a Charger guy than a Challenger guy.
I'm all in. I love that Challenger. So I'm
I like the Challenger.
It's the headlights for me. I don't know why, but it's I do like the 4-door Charger, the V8 Hemi. But either way, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
Well, and I'm curious to see. So the big rumor right now. So right now, obviously Chevy does not have a car in the NASCAR series.
No.
They're running
they ended
the Chevrolet
on the Camaro.
Yeah. So what we're told, Rick Hendrick dropped today that Chevy will be making an announcement this Friday. So the expectation is that's when this news will drop. The other side expectation is that Chevy is planning on using NASCAR to announce their new muscle car, whatever that is. So I'll be interested to see what's come out.
They're bringing back the El Camino.
Because there has been zero rumors circulating on what the car is. So whoever has that secret at GM, that NDA they signed, it must be pretty legit because there's nothing leaking. So I'm curious to see what Friday brings.
Just throwing this out there, Ford has not ended production on the Mustang since 64 and a half. Chevy has ended production on the Camaro at least 2 different times.
Yeah.
Just saying.
True.
Time to bring it back. So I'm curious to see what they land on. Honestly, I thought they were going to do like a Cadillac CTS-V, which I'd be cool with, but I did see it specifically as going to be Chevy. It's not going to be.
These are pretty nice.
Dude, those CTS-Vs are sexy cars.
Well, I mean, Cadillac's in IMSA, but I mean,
yeah.
Cadillacs are not Chevys, so
they're not, and it's there. That was a big thing. Is they said it will be a Chevy, and it sounds like it's going to be a new Chevy.
No,
so
they still run
honestly,
LS powertrains and things are comparable back and forth, just like Ford and Lincoln and Mercury. And
it's just a badge on the front.
It is.
Yeah.
I kind of wish Pontiac was back. I thought that was a good brand.
Now, see, if they would bring back like the Trans Am, that'd be badass.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Sorry, talk for a second because I just shoved a chip in my mouth.
It's all good. So going back to talking about Xfinity, Love winning. I'm happy for Love. Not happy about RCR getting it. But, Love made the right decision and showed up when he needed to.
And the playoff format still sucks.
Yeah. Oh, agreed. Because I was pulling for Junior Motorsports all the way. But you know what? Sometimes the dice rolls snake eyes. Sometimes you're rolling good. So.
Yep. Ryan Sieg was running the 41, which was kind of cool because Sam Mayer got suspended after wrecking Jeb Burton post checkered flag at Martinsville, which we got to witness, which was great. And was running very well, by the way. Ryan Sieg was doing a dang good job in that 41
which was kind of shocking because usually he steps in it big time.
And then Christian Eckes did Christian Eckes things.
Yep.
And drove in 47 car lengths deep. And I mean, junked the 41. Like, I've not seen a wreck like that at Phoenix in a while. Like, that whole back half of the car was gone.
Oh, I mean, there was no way he was making that corner at all.
Yeah.
He 100% drove through him.
Big shocker. That's Christian Eckes is a moron. I'd be. He's going back to trucks too, which is good. He can stay there.
Oh, I was hoping he'd go down even further than that.
I know. Him and Chandler Smith can just wreck each other next year.
Right.
Yeah. And while Lane Riggs wins all the races, which, by the way, if you remove Corey Haim from this season, Lane Riggs wins a lot of freaking races.
Yes, he does.
Because it was like Corey Haim, Lane Riggs, the rest of the field. So that'll be interesting to see what Lane does next year.
Yeah, you're 100% correct. And I'm excited for Lane Riggs. I hope they continue to develop him.
Yep. RIP to the Xfinity series. Shout out to Xfinity. I don't have your services, but they did a lot for that series for a lot of years, and I love the identity that they kind of collectively built with NASCAR. I think it's one of the best things that's happened in NASCAR in years.
Agreed. And they've been probably one of the longest tenured sponsors of the sport.
It's true. And worth noting, they're still going to be involved. They're just not going to be the title sponsor, which is very cool. So they're not like just leaving.
And now it's going to be the Nope Auto Series.
The Nopes. Yeah, so that's gonna be a tough. I think we're gonna have to just call it Nopes, because what else do you call it? Like O'Reilly is too long. Like O'Reilly
O'Reilly
Auto Parts Series.
So how do you? So you were saying Nopes?
Nopes. NOAPS. NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
NOAPS. Nopes.
The Nopes.
Okay. Yeah.
So
the Nopes. No, I don't like that. That's stupid.
It is. I know, but that's what I'm going to call it, because the other name's way too freaking long. Like Xfinity, that's going to take a while.
It is. That one's going to be a tough one. So
the Nopes, going to be good. Allgaier also won the most popular driver in the Xfinity series,
as he should.
We obviously like to see. I was a little surprised. I actually thought Zilish was going to pull that out this year.
If Zilish would have been more than a rookie, I think he would have taken it. But the fact that he was a rookie, I don't think a lot of people realized how good he was and
you're probably right.
Could do.
But obviously, we're big Allgaier fans in this podcast. We love that guy. Yep. We've met him 47 times. No, I'm just kidding. We've met him 3 times, but it was
good. I mean, Andy went out of his way to come talk to us at a restaurant and left his family and his crew. So
listen, he's the OG. We are long-term Justin Allgaier fans. And in another 4 months, when my diecast shows up, I'll have it sitting right here on the shelf behind me.
Oh, 4 months. So, you're optimistic.
I do still have my championship flag as adorned by Dale Jr. The flags are cool. I like them.
Yeah.
I forgot to bring it with me to Martinsville. I was going to fly this on the camper.
I do have a Matt Crafton championship flag. Shout out to him.
Yeah, I'm sad that he's retiring, but it was time.
It was time. It was long
he's busy.
Time. With his 24-year-old girlfriend.
Good for him.
Yeah. Good for him. Moving on to the truck series. We're just going to keep this kicking right down the road. I put this on the notes, and I don't know if you guys even remember this, because this feels like it was about a month ago at this point. But what the frick happened at that end of the truck race? Because we had Mosak intentionally staying out to bring out a caution, which drove me bananas.
Oh, that's right. He did do that.
Yep. And then we had 2 27th, 28th, 29th place trucks staying out on old tires on a freaking green-white checker to design the champion. I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Trying to make a name for themselves.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest. I thought Haim and his team screwed the pooch and stepped in it whenever they went for 4 tires and everybody else went for 2.
I thought
and it ended up
had
working in their favor because he drove around the bottom faster than everybody.
Well, but I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for that second green-white checkered, Majeski had it.
I think you're right.
Because they were like, 200 yards from getting the white flag, which would have ended the race, and Majeski would have won the championship, and Twitter would have burned to the freaking ground that night. It would have been hilarious.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Oh, missed opportunity.
Yeah, dang it.
But the amount of stupidity I saw at the end of that truck race was mind-boggling, because it's like, I mean, Mosak
what were they going to gain by staying out? They weren't in the chase. They weren't even in the manufacturer's points. Like, there was nothing for them to gain by staying out, those boneheads.
And the irony is they ended up getting wrecked.
Yeah.
Because they were so
is that
freaking
ironic?
slow.
Because you knew everybody was driving through them.
Because they couldn't go. Like, tire wear mattered. We found that out early.
Exactly.
And trucks that had no pace stayed out on old tires and turned into roadblocks.
Yep.
Gosh, that was frustrating. And then it was after the Mosak thing. And Mosak does something dumb every week. I mean, he's just... But I was disappointed because... So Connor Mosak, you can pretty easily make the argument that he intentionally brought out the caution.
Yes.
Like, he had a flat tire for 2 laps, didn't pit, and finally a carcass came off and they threw the yellow. Well, Connor Mosack happens to have a teammate that was in the Final Four. Like, can we not make that leap to say there was race manipulation? And I didn't see any hammer dropped on Mosack, and I think that's a missed call by NASCAR.
Agreed. Yeah, that would have been a perfect opportunity to set the tone for whatever they change the format to next year.
Yeah.
For race manipulation, they should have dropped the hammer and been like, look, this is a key example of why we need to drop the hammer, and this cannot be allowed.
Oh, you have to, especially when it's that egregious. Like that level, I mean, because there's no doubt that that's what he was doing. So, and he's an idiot, so he deserves a fine anyway.
Agreed.
But that was my only run. And the stupid Connor Mosack thing robbed us of a Lane Riggs win to end the season because Lane Riggs was leading the race.
Yes, he was.
When Mosack did Mosack
And
thing.
he had a good lead. Like, he was
gone.
Weren't
He was
going
gone.
to catch him and pass him.
No.
They might have got to his back bumper, but they were not going to pass him.
Well, he was pulling away, wasn't he?
He was.
Like the 30. I mean, he was fast.
But there were
won the championship,
lap
he would've
cars
just
in front of him.
Stink.
There were lap cars in front of him that I think were going to slow him down.
Oh,
but I
that
don't
could've been
think
it.
that they were going to make their way to him and pass him. Catching somebody and passing somebody is two different things.
Yeah, 100%. Especially at Phoenix. You can aero block the poop out of people there.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that was so frustrating at the end. But yeah, I mean, it was still a great race, whatever. The 7 wide was pretty sick.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I love seeing that. I mean, I hate
He jumped
Pocono
the
with
start.
what's that?
He jumped the
Oh,
start.
you forgot about this.
I didn't forget about that. I was like, yeah, that was, I don't know. That was, I know why it wasn't called, but it should have been called. If let's say if it was, Mosack didn't do his little thingy and it was like, whatever happened, questionable. That's all.
I according to Corey, he said we know how much layback we're allocated, and I used what I knew I could have. But I do kind of tend to agree with you. But I think NASCAR was like, dear God, give this guy the championship because
let's just put it in perspective. If Denny Hamlin's the one who did it and stole Ryan Blaney's championship by doing that, you would have been losing your mind. You would have been losing your mind. And Denny Hamlin would do something like that. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So
I think NASCAR was like, after the Mosack thing, they're like, we're going to do whatever we need to do for Corey Heim to win this championship. Like, because
they're not going to call it.
Oh my gosh. Because again, like the Twitter would have burned to the ground and people would have gotten fired and it would have been a whole thing. So
yeah, that's my bold take. But it's all good.
You've got a solid argument. I saw the tape and I think you're probably onto something. We already talked about this, but Stewart and Kane going to college truck next year, ? It sounds like that's happening. They are apparently currently filming a gong show, like what Roush used to do.
Oh, nice.
For their all-star truck, and everybody is sworn to secrecy. So, but it's kind of funny because Freddie Kraft, being Freddie Kraft, he said you can kind of figure out the drivers involved if you can see who's not posting on social media right now, which I thought was pretty good. Cool. But apparently that is happening, and that result will be released semi-ish soon.
I'm kind of excited about that, and honestly, I want to see Colleague do well.
Yeah,
I hope he Casey announces it before 2026, so I can use my NASCAR points for certain tickets that wherever he's going to be at. So I don't.
Oh yeah,
I can strategize. So he needs to announce it before Christmas. That'd be the best Christmas gift I ever had.
He'll show up out there at Las Vegas. You build that
I'll be
trip.
like, frick, I can't go out there.
yeah.
I've been out there though.
Didn't you get stuck in Las Vegas for like a week because of airplanes? Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't because the government was shut down. I don't think it was. Maybe it was.
I think it was just 2020 when the entire world was on fire.
Oh yeah, it was the government's fault.
Yeah, of course it was.
Yeah.
Those rat bastards.
Dude, yeah, it's sketchy. And if you're out there, it's weird. It's a weird city.
Oh.
Vegas is weird. But I did go see I went out there for spring break one year, and I saw when we had the.
You probably saw
Gen
lots
6.
of things, buddy.
Well, I saw a lot of things, but I was there for the Vegas race. I was there for in March.
Oh.
I saw Kevin Harvick won there, and I saw Kyle Larson. No, yeah, Kyle Larson win the 42 Xfinity car.
Gosh. So here's my other question. I'm going off script because you're bringing up things that are reminding me of other thoughts.
Yeah.
Do we go to Chicagoland next year? It's only like 9 hours away.
I'm for it.
I feel like maybe we make this happen because I
I'm
kind
for
of
it.
want to go see it.
Yeah, I'm for it.
What do you
Yeah,
think,
just-
Mitch? You want
It
to do
just
it?
depends. I'm moving next year, so I'm moving down south. So I don't know, depending on the logistics and everything in my job, but
It's probably the same drive time because you kind of go like this way from us and it would be like that way from you. I
Yeah,
feel like it
I'd
might still be
drive-
9 hours.
yeah, it probably would be. Honestly, it might be less because I know, honestly, to get to Cincinnati, it's the same time as I would if I was in Pennsylvania. So it's kind of weird because 77 kind of takes you up to Ohio and then you get off on the same highway, but or just flying too. I don't know, and I could just Uber to the track. And if you guys, you think about camping?
Well, I feel like I would want to. Actually, it's about an hour and a half longer from Charlotte, North Carolina. I didn't realize that.
That's still not
basically
that's
no
not
difference.
bad.
Still not bad.
Yeah,
I don't
I'll
know.
consider
I
it.
think if we did it, I feel like I'd want to just drag the camper. I feel like the camping at the track experience is just better than
Well, now that
hotels.
you got that big boy diesel, that makes it a lot nicer.
It
too.
does. That old Power Stroke, baby. Although I'm not hauling it full of water again.
No.
That was bananas,
No.
dude.
You could feel it.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Like the drive home from Martinsville was
so
so much
easy.
easier.
Yeah,
It's like, holy frick. I didn't realize how bad that waterway was.
Yeah.
That was wild.
but no, I'm
Yeah.
for it. Just saying, especially if they have all three classes there.
Which, do we know that? I can look that up. We should have that info. I know at least 2 series are there. I just don't remember if all 3 are.
If all three are, I'm 100% locked in.
But I think even Cup's going to be good there because they have no data. The surface is worn as frick, and it's intermediates, which actually works with this car.
Fair.
So I feel like,
And if they get rid of the diffuser, hey,
dude, that could be a banger.
could be. I'm again. Sign me up, baby. Sign me up.
Oh, it's July 4th weekend. Like literally July
Oh.
4th weekend.
Can I do that? Can I be gone that weekend? I guess I can. Is there any significance to July 4th anymore?
I mean, the Firecracker 40 at Babs, baby.
Oh, that's right. Can you be gone?
Well, that's yet to be seen.
America celebrated 250 years, baby.
My job situation is very, very up in the air for next year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's same here. So we'll just have to see what comes to fruition. But
Is there
it's looking
any?
like
Oh, sorry.
O'Reilly and Cup. I don't see trucks there.
Okay. I feel like that still might be worth it.
I'm just saying. I'm down one way or
So-
another. I'm down.
Total backup plan. Let's say we don't have the time to do like a whole road trip out there.
I'm
It
still
is-
down for flying.
It is a Sunday night race.
Yeah,
So we could
It's
literally.
a Sunday night race?
Yeah, which I'm actually kind of hyped for.
yeah. I'm
5 p.m. Yeah,
still
5
down.
Well, it's 5 p.m. out there.
Yeah.
Which
So
is what, 7 p.m. here?
we could fly in
Split the cost of a
Sunday
rental.
morning
Yeah,
and rent a car.
and I mean, do the hotel thing like we did at Rockingham.
Yep. And then just fly home whenever we can get home Monday.
Exactly.
Chicago. I got to get through the cities of Chicago. It's pretty throwing bombs out there right now, you know?
I know. I think the airport's south of the city, though. I don't think
It
the
is.
airport's
It's in
actually
a nice area. It's right next
Yeah.
to the lakes. It's a nice airport.
And I think the
Give it
airport's
that.
like 20 minutes from the track.
Yeah, it's not far. It's not.
So like this,
One of the biggest airports out there too. So
It is.
Should have tons of flights.
I could talk myself into this pretty easily.
It's gonna say I'm already on board. I'm already in.
Here's another crazy thought. Since we're just throwing out, we need to move forward, but I'm sorry, this is all me at this point. You can do direct to Atlanta from HIA, and the Atlanta race is also a Sunday night race.
Again, sign me up.
That could be like an easy, and then just fly home Monday morning.
I'm
I think I'll be
down.
like 3 hours from Atlanta.
You could just drive, yeah, because
I drive.
you probably have
I'll
the
pick you
same,
guys
yeah.
up.
That honestly would be perfect.
I was gonna say I'm down.
Okay. All right. We need to move forward, but there's options here. I feel like I want to try to get some other tracks.
Yeah, I'm 100%
Yeah.
down for any track I've not been to yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I did really enjoy the Martinsville weekend, but
Yes.
maybe we need a year off from that and try something new. Speaking of something new, there's another track that continues to pop into the rumor mill, and apparently there's some money behind it this time. Kentucky Speedway.
I would love to see that track.
Dude, I'm a little curious because that track, when they repaved it, they screwed it up. Like SMI screwed it up when they repaved it. But it's been sitting, baking in the sun for like, what, 6 years since they've been there?
Don't pave it then. Keep it.
I
Keep
know,
It nice
like-
and slick.
Like maybe it's good now. We don't know.
Yeah.
Get us a
Again,
900 horsepower cup
Kentucky's
car.
not that far either. Just saying.
No, well, and I have family that lives like 45 minutes from the track, which would be
nice.
awesome.
Close to Cincinnati, we go visit the Bengals pro shop.
Man, worth it all, baby.
We could get Skyline Chili, guys. You guys can taste some greatness.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
End of the rumor mill. We do have Parker Retzlaff going to Viking Motorsports, the team that fired Matt DiBenedetto with 2 races left in the season. God bless them. There's some interesting rumors that Viking Motorsports might be buying the bulk of the Colleague fleet because Colleague, like I said, is getting rid of their Xfinity cars. That's a game changer for Viking. So kind of shocking, honestly. I didn't expect to see that announcement.
Now, do you think that they would start off small and just one car team it, or do you think they'd go full tilt?
So what's wild is, I mean, if you're talking about buying, like Colleague had what, 3 full-time Xfinity cars?
3 full-time cars.
That's a lot of resources. Like that feels like more than just
2.
one car.
Yeah, I feel like 2 cars.
So that's potentially a seat for some other Chevy driver. I hope they bring some staff over with it because that's a big commitment. So that'll be interesting. And they are now having more races for Cup drivers next year in the Nopes and the NCTS.
That I don't love.
I don't either. Because I like the identity that the Xfinity Series has created and the Truck Series has created.
And I like that they were limited to 5 races.
Yeah.
I think that was better.
I think it was too, and I just don't. I didn't like that. I hate to be old man yelling at cloud, but I didn't love that move because I thought they had a good thing going.
Agreed.
So,
agreed. Plus, doing a handful of races is not going to drastically affect their championship points. But when you let them infiltrate too much, it's going to just jack up everything.
Well, and I'm worried too. Like, we've created these new personalities that we never got to see before because it was, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, whatever, winning all these races. But now we've gotten to see Lane Riggs, Corey Haim, Justin Allgaier. Well, we knew Justin Allgaier, but like Sam Mayer, Jesse Love, like all these other guys that I'm just worried we're going to taint that. So I know it's not like, I think they're only going up to 9 and right now it's 5. So it's not
I don't love it.
But yeah, to my best of my knowledge, there's only one driver that even ran 5 this year. So it feels like we were fixing an issue that didn't need fixed. But yeah, I'm 100% with you. I don't know. Mitch, are you opinionated on this or don't you care?
I thought it was okay to bump it up to 10. I thought that was okay because I felt like because the Cup cars are so bad, it's nice to see it, see what the Cup drivers could do in Xfinity. Just because the cars are fun. So I think
that's
10's
a third
good.
of the season too.
It is. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with a third. I think if you get to half, that's pushing it. I think a third's the farthest I would go. Someone that doesn't really have any really opinion in I don't have a driver in either really series that I die hard for other than Ryan Truex, but he's on the sidelines.
Another thing that makes no sense to me at all.
It does.
It's so dumb.
Because he gets 3 wins and he's done. So
yeah.
So 10 races I'm cool with. I think if there's a playoff format, they shouldn't be racing that
That still stands, I would completely agree. And I think that's staying because that was kind of the policy before where no Cup drivers during the playoffs. So I think that's probably maintaining.
Yeah, I think so. I don't see that going away, but yeah, it's interesting, but I'm cool with it.
We'll see what happens.
Hey, we did skip over one note that you have wrote in there. I like that Zillage is going to maintain the 80.
Oh, yeah. I did miss that.
And I do like the commercials that they put out there, too. Listening to Dale Jr. talk about the history of the 88.
The Trackhouse video?
Yeah,
that was fantastic. That was great.
It.
Yeah, that was cool.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry, but I enjoyed it.
I have no soul, so there was no tears.
You have a heart for Denny. I don't want to hear it.
Oh my gosh, I'm all about that 12 winning. I was team 12.
I'm gonna get you a Denny Hamlin shirt, and it says "I love Denny."
No, might as well be 11. Corey Haim. That's who's driving the car next year. Let's start that rumor.
I like that. Let's start it.
He kind of races like Denny, so it kind of fits.
It's a Toyota thing, man. We've talked about it. It is that camp. That's probably why Ryan Truex got kicked out of the car because they're like, dude, you're driving way too clean. Like, you're in a Toyota. We don't do this. Start wrecking people.
Come on, wreck them.
That's why William Swalich is locked in. They're like, dude, this guy hits everything. He's perfect for the brand.
I love it. Love it.
My gosh. Chilling on a dirt road. Gravel and Abreu both won this weekend. I didn't get to watch any of the races.
I watched it.
I was so busy.
Dude.
Was it good?
It was good. It was good. So Abreu, I think, started 6th in the feature the final night and drove up to 2nd. And I'm telling you what, I'm blanking on the name.
Kofoid?
But Kofoid.
Gravel? There you go. I figured it was Kofoid.
But Buddy Kofoid drove the wheels off that thing. I mean,
that's a weekly thing with him.
Kofoid put on a clinic, and I tell you what, that racing was solid. They had modifieds and late models that were rolling at the track. Yeah,
I need to go back and watch that race replay because Charlotte does put on a dang good show.
Yes,
yeah.
I would love for NASCAR to go and race there. I think the track's wide enough and big enough for them.
So I don't know if you remember, but years ago, the Outlaws would run that dirt track on Coke 600 weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it was perfect because nothing happens on the big track at night. Oh. So it gave you something to do at night so you could be over at the Oval for the Xfinity race. And then Saturday night, you go over and watch the Outlaws. Like, it was awesome because the first year we did it, the year we met you, Mitch, that was the first year we went.
Yeah, it was 20. That's actually the year I was there too. Yeah, we were there. And you know what? It makes perfect for camping too. It makes that make it a perfect weekend. And I would say this. I think we talked about it a few weeks ago, but I think High Limits should take advantage of that opportunity.
Yeah. I think
Kyle Larson owns the series. Hello, capitalize on some marketing right there. You got some people. People are going to spend money.
Well,
you're going to have sold out tickets because Kyle Larson and you got Ricky, I think, is part of that too. And you got Casey Kane in it. And you got,
Well, I was going to say the crossover of veteran drivers would be amazing.
Huge.
Yeah.
Well, and High Limit's been doing a good job because they companioned Vegas and Texas this year.
Yes.
Which I think is genius. I wish we did more of that. I think that's an absolute win.
Well, I will say this. I do remember talking to someone at Charlotte when I worked at a Speed Sport, and we were actually doing media for the World Finals. It was the year before I left. But I talked to him. I said, why don't you guys have the World of Outlaws during the Coke 600 weekend? And he goes, it just doesn't bring in the money. I was like, man, the stands are full.
That's wild to me to think. Like,
that's what he said, but I don't believe him.
Because I thought they were full when we were there.
I think he was like it wasn't like any CEO or anything. It was like a track worker that does like the grinding up the track and stuff. So he's just probably hearing things. Maybe he's part of the staff, but they were saying it just didn't bring enough income. But
I think they're crazy.
I don't know, man.
I thought it did well.
Missed opportunity, I think.
Well, and even if you did it doesn't you can still make that your championship event in November. It's not like you have to move everything to that May date, but I think just do a May date too.
Exactly.
I think, and you've got a built-in crowd, especially as the sprint car fandom is growing.
The NASCAR fans would love to sit there and watch that. Are you kidding me?
I mean, it's
NASCAR wants some TV money though.
Of course they do. I mean, it's working out for the High Limits right now because the High Limits are doing well with the NASCAR companions. So keep it going.
Yeah.
I think it's brilliant. I just wish we did more of it. With Iowa Speedway being 30 minutes from the Knoxville Nationals, how in the world have we not gotten that schedule together? I think that would be an absolute win.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you don't really need it because it's a well enough standalone event, but how cool would that be?
Oh,
I think it'd be awesome.
That would be gangbusters.
I would probably say we should do it because then we could go to Knoxville National Saturday and then go to the Cup race Sunday.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect.
I think they're both in August, but I think you're right. The gap is pretty big. I think the 360 Nationals start and then it's 410s.
That's
you
what it
definitely
is.
got to get out to Knoxville. That is a fun place to be. So
I would love to. I mean, the facility looks gorgeous. Looks really good.
It's a great track.
Yeah.
Great food. Great everything.
I think that's what it was last year.
Fun.
I think the 360 Nationals were on NASCAR weekend, and then the next weekend was Knoxville when NASCAR was.
Oh, and the Iowa State Fair is going on too, which is awesome.
Oh, see, you got so many wins. Like, why not capitalize on that? I don't get it.
Agreed. That's why.
Oh, let's just do it. And then, is there one more BAPS race?
I believe there is one more BAPS race.
So dirt is almost done. We got Uno Mas.
Yeah.
So man, it's just getting started, man. Chili, they got the
Chili Bowl,
Tulsa
baby.
shootout, and then that's one of my favorite. The Chili Bowl that event, I think, just kicks off the racing season to me.
Yeah.
I mean, Tulsa Shootout kind of does, but that Chili Bowl week, you have it on as background noise, when they're practicing, and then all the drivers that are there, all the interviews, and the broadcast is fun. It's goofy. Hopefully Larson's in it this year. Hopefully Bell's in it this year. I know the Snowball Derby's coming up for the late models, and
Looking forward to that too.
Yeah,
that's on Flow, right?
That's on Flow, baby.
Yeah.
So that's all of it's on Flow. I think it starts December 6th through the 8th.
Disney, take
9th.
notes. Disney, you don't have to screw your clients.
Well, Disney doesn't own Flow, so we don't have to worry about that.
I know. Thank God. Let go of ESPN so I can watch Monday Night Football.
And I think there's a Florence race. I think Dale might be racing it. It's like the last race of the year. I think it's coming up. It's in South Carolina. Okay. So
that's true. There is normally a late Florence show too. So that
and I always tend to forget it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, it's on.
So I know
that'll be good. Yeah.
So I know we've talked a lot of different things tonight. We've talked a lot of things over the course of the entire season. So, Mitchie, what do you think?
Yeah.
What is your thoughts on favorite race or best race of the season?
Oh, man, I'm totally unprepared for this.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't prepared for that. I would say genuinely I don't know. I like when Bristol had their tire issues and the tire saving in those races. I thought those races were pretty good. I know it was a short track, but ironically, I thought those races were good. What was the other question?
Well, your favorite race or best race of the season. So I'll admit, I'll buy you some time.
I don't have to look.
My personal favorite, and the Cup Series was not there, but Rockingham Weekend. I thought that was amazing.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah. I was thinking Cup too, but I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, Rockingham Weekend. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun.
That was such a good throwback. I enjoyed every minute of it. And the fact that we were covered in rubber when we left that night, it was so good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
No, it really was awesome. Yeah. Rockingham was awesome. I mean, the Martinsville trip was fun too. I really enjoyed that.
Oh, I agree. And I'm not knocking the Martinsville trip. That was a lot better race this time than it was when we were there in 22.
Right, but Rockingham was really good. I mean, we had all four of us, and it was a revival race. It was just a Casey Kane was freaking there, dude. So yeah, I'm all in for that.
I feel like I kind of have to go with that too. Like if we're doing overall racing,
there's no Cup race that stands out to me.
That's where I was literally scrolling through the Cup schedule to try to see, because originally I thought that's what you were asking. I mean, it was
every Xfinity race was good.
Yeah, it was a rough Cup year. Honestly, this is one of the rougher Cup years we've had. I think.
I agree.
I'll give honorable mention to Michigan. I think Michigan with the Gen 7 car has been kind of a banger.
Okay.
And I thought it was pretty good. Any race Ryan Blaney won, I thought was fantastic.
Have you guys been to Michigan?
Yeah. That's right.
We have.
I'm sorry, it was Nolan that was with us. For some reason, I thought you were with us.
But I wasn't there for that one.
Okay. Honestly, you could talk me into that again. I enjoyed Michigan.
I was going to say,
I thought it was pretty
that
good.
one's been on my radar for a couple years too. So,
you know what other track did pretty well this year too is Kansas. Yes. Kansas was pretty solid.
Yeah.
Again, it's where this car works, and I'll give credit where it's due. I thought that Martinsville race that we were at was the best Cup Series short track race I've seen with this car.
It was pretty solid, as far as because there was. I mean, I didn't get bored. I was totally following the whole Blaney trying to win in, and Willie, the whole points thing kind of made it fun.
Carson Hocevar wrecking 5 times,
it's the most passing I've seen in 5 years.
100%, yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying it's progress. It's better than what it was last 4 years.
I'll take that. And then my last question: do we want to do a Christmas episode? You do a little something special in December?
I'm okay with that.
Think you want to do something? Maybe we can get our long lost friend David to join.
Yeah,
it'd be fun.
That'd be cool.
Maybe that'll give us an opportunity to talk out a few races next year that we want to target.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Just do something crazy.
Awesome.
And also, too, I haven't talked to you guys about this yet, so sorry, I'm just throwing this on you. Had some conversations with our buddies at the Here for Speed podcast about doing some potential collab stuff on the off season. And also, finally got to meet them at Martinsville, but the Team Blaney guys are way cool. I mean,
They
obviously,
were very nice.
obviously a little bit of bias happening here with that podcast, just a smidge. But very, very cool guys. And they were, Steve, their one guy was texting me about doing some collab stuff too. So I think we may try to do a little something special, whether it's a 26 season preview or whatever. So
yeah, or even just some updates on silly season and some of the changes coming.
For sure. So keep posted to all of our socials. I'm sorry, our posting has sucked. Your boy has been busy, and I just haven't had time. But we're going to try to keep things rolling, and we're enjoying doing this. And guys, we made it through. Well, I guess we've got one more now by the sounds of it, but we made it through season 5.
Yeah.
So well
Awesome.
done. We're surviving. Kevin is killing it now here every week. So
I enjoy being a part of the team.
Yeah, me too, man. And then we have some other ideas for the Racing Addicts podcast coming up too. Basically, I just need time to implement them. So we'll see. We'll see what happens for 2026.
That's corporate speak. I don't know if I like that.
Oh gosh, that's your boy's running a busy company, which is a good problem to have. I'm not complaining, but yeah. But it's been a wild couple months. So
no, I keep my head above water. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I appreciate it. Enjoy doing this with you guys, and we're gonna see y'all come Christmas time. Ho ho ho!
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
Happy Turkey Day.
Go Birds!
Go Birds!